What a perfect day for NatWest T20 Blast cricket here at the Kia Oval. Hampshire, the visitors this evening, a bumper crowd expected once again. Surrey looking to back up that fantastic performance last week against the Sussex Sharks at Hove. Hampshire arriving here off the back of defeat last night against the Kent Spitfires. It's a home debut as well this evening for a certain DJ Bravo. In that Hampshire side is a certain Darren Sammy. So should be a real cracker here at the Kia Oval. NatWest T20 Blast for you. And as always, you'll miss none of the action here on Surrey TV. Well, Surrey won the toss, batted first, and Jason Roy and Dominic Sibley on his T20 debut made their way to the middle to open up. Sibley struck his first boundary when he pulled Ryan Stevenson to the fine leg rope, and he then played a fantastic shot when he picked the ball up off his legs and flicked it into the Peter May stand as Surrey started nicely. But in the fourth over, they lost Roy when he got a leading edge to Darren Sammy and was caught by Lewis McManus for 8 to leave Surrey 21 for 1. Kumar Sangakkara came to the crease and was immediately playing beautifully to the delight of the crowd. As always, Sangakkara seemed to have all the time in the world, and he upped the run rate as Surrey flew past 50 in the 6th over. Sibley continued to play extremely well on his debut, sweeping Sammy down to the deep backward square boundary. The partnership developed as Sangakkara chipped Will Smith straight back over his head for 4 more, and then opened the face of the bat and guided Tino Best to the third man rope. Sangakkara moved to a brilliant 50 from just 24 balls with 7 fours and 1 6, and the partnership became a record for the second wicket for Surrey against Hampshire in T20s. Sibley then brought up his 50 on his T20 debut from 35 balls with 5 fours and 2 sixes. Sangakkara then produced one of the shots of the season so far when he scooped the ball to the fine leg rope. The partnership moved past 100 as Sangakkara and Sibley continued to enjoy themselves in the sun, and Sangakkara then went down on one knee and slung Darren Sammy into the new Peter May stand for 6. Sangakkara eventually fell for 72, but it had been a brilliant innings, and the partnership with Sibley was worth 119 and Surrey were 140 for 2 in the 14th. That became 152 for 3 when Dwayne Bravo was caught behind off Ryan Stevenson for 3 in the 15th over. Sibley eventually went for 67, but Zafran Surrey hit an enormous 6 as Surrey posted 188 for 5 off their 20 overs. So 189 to win for Hampshire, and Sam Curran gave Surrey the perfect start with the ball when he bowled Jimmy Adams off the inside edge for 6 in the first over. Lewis McManus started nicely, guiding Curran through the covers for his first boundary. But Sibley's night got even better when he bowled Adam Wheater in the 4th over for 8 to leave Hampshire 21 for 2 and in trouble. That became 28 for 3 in the next over when Ravi Rampal had Sean Irvine caught behind for 1. McManus continued to play well, flicking Rampal for 4, but Tom Curran then produced the ball of the night to rip out Liam Dawson's middle stump for 1 and leave Hampshire 35 for 4 in the 6th. Zafran Surrey then had Will Smith caught by Dwayne Bravo for 5 on the boundary, and very next ball he had Darren Sammy caught behind without scoring. Gareth Andrew then followed McManus, going for 31 when he was caught by Bravo in the 16th over. And Bravo finished the game when Tino Best was caught by Jason Roy as Hampshire were all out for 108 and Surrey completed an emphatic 80-run victory at the Kia Oval.
It's a cracking performance, isn't it? It must be a very happy dressing room with that one, I would have thought.
Yeah, definitely. A bit of relief as well, I think. Get a good win as well in front of a packed crowd. Do the confidence as well, be good.
Now, for you, you've had to stay patient, bide your time. You played well for the 2s in the T20 this year.
Yeah.
How much did you enjoy that opportunity of opening the innings, sir?
Loved it. I mean, it was like talking about where I was going to get an opportunity at the start of the year. I would have never thought it would have been in the T20. So to be out here in front of a packed crowd, great experience. And then, just take it in my stride, which was nice, and put in a decent performance, which I was pleased with. Great to bat with Sanga as well. He really helped me through it, kept me calm, because a couple of times there I reckon I could have been, I'll lose my head a little bit, and he's the master, so just listen to him and do what he told me, so it was all good.